Welcome to this finite volume series. This is part 2, and the previous semester you have probably enjoyed the course part 1, and now this is the series continuation up to that, and this is the part 2. And as you know, the finite volume is one kind of CFD tool which has been used widely in industry for solving large scale of problem, and also it is quite popular to use as an CFD tool in the academic community. Now, coming back to this particular one, what this is, if you look at it, this is the complete outline of finite volume, which includes both the part 1 and part 2, and that if you go, this is the part 1 which has been offered in the previous semester, where you have been introduced with the governing equations and the introduction of CFD and everything, and how you deal with the classical partial differential equations which govern the problem, fluid flow problem. And then we talked about mesh or the grid, and finally what you have looked at the two dimensional steady and unsteady problem with respect to the diffusion problem, where you have looked at the different calculations of these things. Now, continuation to that, where you will be looking at, this is the outline of this particular series part 2. With this particular semester you will be introduced to the linear solver. So, we will start with the linear solver, where you look at the data structure, different kind of linear solvers, and we talk about that. And moving ahead, we look at the convection diffusion problem, and where we will start with steady, unsteady, and talk about different boundary condition and orthogonality, everything which will lead to your higher order discretization also. And once we do the convection diffusion equation, that would take you to the fluid flow problem, and then we talk about different kind of solution methodology, and we talk the incompressible calculation, compressible calculation, and finally we touch upon certain things, special topics like turbulence modeling and its application. So, this is the overall content of this particular part which would be covered in this particular semester. And the textbook which are suggested, one of the classical book is the Patanka's book, and one can look at this one as a reference book. Also Refarjigard's book is a reference book, and these two books are also essential, because the course material which are covered primarily the combination of these three books which talk about the finite volume methods. And so, once you complete this part 2, you will be able to solve a real life fluid flow problem and can handle using this kind of technique. Thank you.